Hi, how are you? I'm Harlem, and thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Crone Wolf Network. Today, I would like to be going over the top 8 ways to keep your vibrations positive throughout the day. Things that you can do, things that are helpful in my eyes. You guys could come up with other situations or other things that work for you. This is just basically a guideline that I use that works for me, but then again, it's all personal. So, feel free to adjust, take what you need, leave what you don't. But it's very important to keep a positive mindset. And these are a few things that you can do at home to make sure you keep that positive mindset. So that way you can change your vibrations to bring them to a higher vibration so we can attract the things we want using the laws of attraction. Number one is just purely staying positive. I know at times it's hard. Sometimes negative feelings do come across our brains. It's important just to acknowledge them and keep it moving. Don't try to spend more time than you need to on the issue. If something arises, think of the solutions that you can have. And try to make sure that in certain situations you really need to sit down and remind yourself of the good things in life and try to let go of the negative. But it is important to address these issues because they'll come on stronger later on in life. So, just give yourself a couple of minutes to, assess what's going on, why you're feeling this way, and work on changing them. Everything's a day-by-day process. Nothing's going to happen overnight. Another thing you could do is just remind yourself every day, like, listen, I'm strong, I am positive. This goes along with the positive affirmations. I'm an amazing person. I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm bold. I'm talented. I'm made for this. Whatever it is that you need to put forth that works for you, just keep that reminder every day. Another thing that I like to do is I keep notes around my house. Basically, I have one here that one of the ones that I keep up. Always remember, your present situation is not your final destination. The best is yet to come. And this is to remind myself that no matter what's going on, things always get better. And that's always the important key in the laws of attraction, is to keep the positive vibes going. Yeah, I might be doing hard right now, but, I won't be in such amount of time. And another thing you need to do is speak everything into affluation. In other words, it's not I will, it's I am. Just a little tidbit. A long time ago, I was part of the NYPD Explorers program, and one of the most positive monarchs that they gave us that I use to this day is, if I can't, I must, and if I must, I will. So, what that's basically saying is to change your affirmations. Don't say you can't do something. Say I have to do it, because at the end of the day, that process is in your brain that it's something that's going to get done regardless. And, us being human beings, we don't like problems. So if we say we must do something, our brain is more inept to find a solution for that. Along with the positive affirmations, however you choose to do it, as soon as you wake up, always start with a positive thought. Today's going to be an amazing day. Or I'm so glad that I got all this work done today. We're saying this in the morning, so like I said, that goes into the positive affirmations. Whatever you feel that's negative about yourself, just flip it into something positive and keep telling yourself that, because the beautiful thing about the mind is the more you keep saying it, the more you believe it. Turn this into your daily mantras. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I have a list of notes, so that way I have an organized lesson plan for you guys out today. So I'll be referring to this. The third is to keep working towards your goal. Like, no matter how hard it gets, you might find yourself in a stuck point. Even if it's something small, like sending an email out a day. You might be needing a job. Fill out a job application every day. The more motivated you are, the more you'll do. So just try to push yourself to keep reaching that goal. Why fill out 1 if you can push yourself to do 10? Don't overexert yourself at the same time, but, the more work you put into the universe, the more the universe is willing to help you. So, this goes back to some of my prior videos where I sat down and I talked about the importance of setting setting the steps in your goals. In other words, don't say stuff like I am a doctor and expect the law degree to just pop up in your mailbox. Like, you actually have to put in the work and effort as well. But along with the effort, you need to keep a positive mindset to be successful in life. So, another thing that we need to do is maintain a good diet, because as soon as we feel better about us on the inside, we're more energetic, our clearer skin and stuff like that. Maintaining the goal that you want, the weight goal that you want, that's all important too, because that helps build our self-confidence. And once we build our self-confidence, we can exude a higher vibration, because of the fact is that it's automatically in us. It's kind of hard to have a positive mindset and you're not eating well. If all you eat is fast foods, processed foods, high sugars, that all really affects our brain. Another way to look at it is in the brains of children who have ADHD, a lot of them don't process sugar the right way. So their minds are all over the place. But what a lot of people don't talk about is, especially using what we call in my house poison sugar or white sugar, is very harmful for our brains, because first of all, it has more addictive qualities than cocaine. It destroys our insides, and it's bleached. It's highly chemicalized, and it has zero nutrients. So all that does is it brings us emptiness. So if we're empty on the inside, we'll be empty on the outside. So what you need to do is just take better care of yourself, whether it's going out for a walk every day, or changing small routines like drinking green tea, or adding apple cider vinegar to your diet, incorporating vegetables, minimizing the amount of fat and starches that you have. All this again goes person to person. You might already be doing this and you just need some of the other help, but it's a way to help you on the inside that'll help you glow from the inside out. Another thing that we need to do is, what I found really helpful for me is keeping certain plants around the house. That there are plants that help bring our vibrations up, for positivity, for protection, for cleansing, which is something that that everybody needs. Plants that I usually keep in my house, I have bamboo plants, money trees, I keep sage, rosemary. I have a sweetgrass plant that I have growing. Sweetgrass is really good for protection and also for bringing positive vibes. I keep these things growing on a regular basis. I have a brand new sunflower plant that I just planted and I'm really excited about. These are all little things that we do that can help influence our day. Imagine, not only from the whole spiritual aspect. Think about it. You wake up and you have plants thriving in your house. That's a great feeling to know that you can care for something and it could do so well. So imagine what you can do for yourself. So another thing that I do every day is you have to really work on clearing your mind. And the way that I chose to do this is through different methods of meditation. If you guys find it hard to meditate, you could play some soft music and just simply listen, in a quiet space, and you could just listen to it. Eventually you'll relax and you'll calm down. Another thing that I do is a candle meditation. In doing candle meditation, what I do is I just simply light the candle and I focus on the light that it exudes. You focus on the way it moves, the way it grows, the way it shrinks, the way it talks. That little flickering and the crackling that you have, they send messages as well. And that all helps with the whole healing aspect and to really bring you back to positive vibrations. Another thing that we're going to touch over is keeping around like-minded individuals, and this is one of the most important things that you could do in life. Keep around people who have similar goals as you and also have the same positive attitude as you regardless of the goal, because positivity is just as infectious as negativity. So if you stay around a person who is a negative influence or is always speaking negatively about themselves or people around them, eventually you'll start getting caught up in the same circle. So one of the things that you have to do is really monitor who you're around and who's going to help purpose your goal. Whether it's, keeping that motivation up, pushing you along the way, or just simply speaking, positive vibes all around. Happy people live happy lives. And this is the way that you can really make a huge impact on yourself and your vibrational skills. And lastly, it's just believe in your goals with conviction. Believe that they're meant for you. Believe that it's something that you have. Something that you have the power to do. The more you believe it, the more it will come. And remember also, aside from this, that sometimes we get a little sidetracked. That's okay. Just make sure you keep the main goals in focus. Pull yourself back. There are things in life that change. There are things that cause us to go off the rails per se. But it's really important to sit down and really reassess your goals when you find this happening. Sometimes in life we chant or we pray for a certain outcome, and sometimes it's not meant for us. We have to take that into consideration as well. But that doesn't mean that a successful life isn't meant for us, because it's only as much effort as you put in life. I want you guys to, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, do so. Click the notification button. Leave comments. Tell me what's working for you. I really love to hear from you guys, and how your journey is going and using the laws of attraction. It's been really like a wild roller coaster ride for me. Things have been popping up out of the clear blue, to say the least. It's like, I've opened my mailbox to receive checks that I didn't know about, or even like, walk down the street and have random job interviews or random job offers just fall in my lap. And it's all due to the laws of attraction. The more positive you are, the better you do in life. And that's what I really want you guys to take from this, aside from anything else. But like I said, please subscribe, leave comments, click the notification button so you can be notified of all the future videos. I'd like to hear from you. I also have a couple special guests lined up for a couple other videos coming up, such as formation of energy, how to maintain and control your energies, pendulum use, sigil magic, which is very, very fun for me. Just I